The Lord be with you and with your spirit. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Saint Luke. Glory to you, O Lord. Chapter 5 1 to 11. One day, as Jesus stood by the lake of Gennesaret with a crowd gathered around him, listening to the word of God, Jesus caught sight of two boats left at the water's edge by the fishermen now washing their nets. He got into one of the boats, the one belonging to Simon, and asked him to pull out a little from the shore. There he sat and continued to teach the crowd. When he had finished speaking, he said to Simon, "Put out into deep water and lower your nets for a catch." Simon replied, "Master, we worked hard all night and caught nothing. But if you say so, I will lower the nets." This they did and caught such a large number of fish that their nets began to break. They signaled their partners in the other boat to come and help them. They came and filled both boats almost to the point of sinking. Upon seeing this, Simon Peter fell at Jesus' knees, saying, "Leave me, Lord, for I am a sinful man." For he and his companions were exceedingly amazed at the catch they had made, and so were Simon's partners James and John, Zebedee's sons. Jesus said to Simon, "Do not be afraid. From now on you will catch people." So they brought their boats to land and, leaving all they had, followed Jesus. This is the gospel of the Lord. Dear friends in Jesus Christ, let us highlight the life of fishermen, those who catch fish. First of all, in the water there is no particular road, there is no particular path. The fisherman has to go behind fish. Sometimes the weather is so tough, scorching sun, heavy storm, and we could see they have tremendous hard work. So the fishermen, these are the daily duties for them. Now, having said this, we could see the similarity of pasture. Pasture has no road to preach word of God. So wherever the faithfuls are there, pasture has to go. Just like the fishermen, they go behind the fish. So they do not have fixed road, they do not have fixed path. Just like that, all the pastures, they do not have the fixed road. Wherever the faithful, they have to go behind the faithful. And in that case, weather may be tough, scorching sun, bad weather, cold, but in that situation also the fishermen, they go and catch fish. Similarly, for the pastors to do the same thing. And the fishermen, they have tremendous faith in God. The pastor should continue to pray and keep up his faith constantly. And if it is not, then we forget the path of Jesus. We forget the path of apostles, path of disciples. And that's why this could be the reason why Jesus has chosen the fisherman to be his disciple. We could highlight that at the beginning of this gospel, people are waiting to hear word of Jesus. what Jesus is preaching to them. They are eager, and that's why big crowd. Jesus asked Simon to go little deeper to catch fish. Now at the first hand, Peter denied. He said, "Whole night we have worked, we caught nothing. But if you say, then we will lower our nets." And this is very significant when Lord is asking to do something, and if we follow, there follows the miracle. And so we see the miracle of Jesus. Because of his one word, the people, the fishermen, they could not pull out their nets because of large number of fish. And that's why we could see finally Peter was afraid. Peter was afraid, kneeling before Jesus, asking him, "Lord, I am not a worthy man. I am a sinful man." So we could see Peter recognizing the holiness of the Lord. Peter recognizing the sinful nature of himself. And finally, Jesus is telling him that do not be afraid. From now on, you will catch people. And this is an invitation for us that whenever we rely on the Lord, when we listen to the Lord, the miracle takes place. And this incident is a foundation of the church. Because from there only we could see how slowly Jesus is planning to make Peter the head of the church. Why? Just because of his faith. Faith in Jesus Christ, faith in the Lord.